Okay, let's keep it moving right along. I know there's a couple people out here to see this next comedian coming to the stage. A very funny girl. Please give it up for Carissa Gallo.
Day, I woke up to a fraud alert from my bank. That sucked. Get to play that game of my charge, not my charge. The Uber in Vancouver, not my charge. Strip club, not my charge. That 30-day meal plan at Nutrisystem, that's mine. Later that day, the Krispy Kreme, that's mine too. Like you guys have never cheated on a diet. Come on. 24-hour fitness, definitely not my charge. Actually, ma'am, that's a monthly recurring charge on your account. No, I don't have that can't be mine. Ma'am, that's a gym membership. And then I realized out of the corner of my eye, there's a keychain with 24-hour fitness on it. And then it dawns on me, I haven't been to the gym in so long, I forgot I had a membership. I gotta tell you, I was pretty disappointed in my gym. I felt like they didn't really do their part in reminding me. I was already binging Netflix, so I had my yoga pants on. So I thought it'd be a good idea to make good on that 1999 New Year's resolution. So I decided to head to the gym. And as I was in the car on the way there, I felt like I was living, all these emotions, and it was coming out in like a bad Cher song. If I could turn back time, if I could find a way, I'd take back those gym membership fees that I've paid. If I had saved my money and put it to good use, I could have bought myself a tummy tuck and brand new caboose. Seriously, I could have looked like a short Giselle. So I finally get to my gym, and as I'm walking up, I'm like, this doesn't look like my gym. No, this is a Chick-fil-A. Well, apparently my gym moved, and I didn't get the memo. Apparently they post signs on the doors. So I had to drive over to where the new gym was located, and I finally go in there, and I break out my keychain fob, and I go to scan it, and now that's not working. And so I have to ask the clerk if she could exchange it for me. Obviously, I'd scanned it so many times over the years that it's no longer working. And then she tells me they switched to a phone app 5 years ago. I was like, I don't really think I like all these changes you're making. Can you at least tell me that Gertrude is still teaching the jazzercise class? She didn't even know what jazzercise was. So, no, she said, we have a spinning class. If you can take that. It's a workout class on a stationary bike. And I'll be honest, I felt like, when she explained you're sitting the whole time, I felt like I'd been training like that for the last 20 years, so it seemed like a good idea. So I go in there, and if you've never taken a spinning class, anybody taken a spinning class?
Yeah.
Okay, well, if you go in there, the bike seat's like the size and shape of this mic. Yeah, I know, we're all doing the math. And I go in there and I'm thinking to myself, if my ass was small enough and tight enough to rest comfortably on a bike seat this size, I wouldn't be wasting my time in a spinning class. I'd be lying on a beach in a thong. But I needed to work off the Chick-fil-A I had on the way over. So I thought I'm gonna give this class a try. So the class is starting and I go to sit down and immediately gravity starts to take effect. About 6 seconds in. Oh my God, it was terrible. Oh, I had to go through that whole 30-minute class. And hoping nobody noticed I was the only one not pedaling. Of course, I came in last, so I was sitting right in the frickin' front. Yeah, so that sucked. Had to wait for the class to finish, and then I had to ask the instructor discreetly. I was gonna need some assistance extracting myself from the bike. So she so kindly gets on the phone and is like, "Attention all gym members. Carissa Gallo has a bike seat shoved up her ass. If we could get some assistance in extracting it." So they start calling their buddies over. Now we've got a whole room, and they can't figure out how to get me off this bike seat, but they come up with a plan. We're gonna just tip her on the side, and they're each gonna pull from opposite ends. Made this big old sound. So I go home, and obviously I'm not gonna mention it to my husband. But he's waiting for me. He's like, "Sweetheart, the gym called." Yeah. They said they need to cancel your gym membership. They said you broke the rules. You stole a bike seat. It could happen to anyone. Like, it's never happened to you guys. You know, I was a little low about that, I'll admit. He tried to cheer me up. He said, "Sweetheart, we can just go on an outdoor bike ride. You don't even need to pay the gym fee." He said, I'll swap out the bike seat for a bigger one. It'll be more comfortable, evenly distribute the weight. I just got to figure out how to get the lazy boy on there. I love my husband. He's a great guy. He's here tonight. He probably won't claim me, but he's here tonight. But he looks like, no, we've been married for almost 14 years. Almost 14 years. And yeah, no, it hasn't always been easy. You know, the thing is, it started out great, but right after we got married, he was diagnosed with a disabling degenerative condition. And I don't know if anybody knows anybody with this. It's called misplaced itemus. You probably heard of it as "can't find my shit" disease. Now, apparently, this is widespread. It can happen to anyone, although mostly it happens to married, middle-aged men. Oh, I suspect it could be hereditary because my two boys can't find any of their shit either. Oh, it was terrible. Right after we got married, he couldn't find anything. Keys, wallet, phone, glasses. And as the spouse, anybody else that has a husband out there with "can't find my shit" disease, the spouse is the one that has to find all their stuff, right? Right. Now he doesn't even bother looking for his stuff, he just looks for me. He always makes me find his glasses and the remote when it's time to watch Cops. He likes watching old episodes of Cops on TV. Any Cops fans out there? Woo! Well, thank God, because otherwise this was going to be a painful 2 minutes. I actually like watching Cops too, because I like to wait for that time. I know they're going to show the older, middle-aged cop, and at some point he's going to cross paths, you know, and usually these older ones aren't in the best of shape. They probably forgot they had a gym membership. And at some point these guys are going to cross paths with like a track star criminal, right? And in my mind, I always want to know what that footage would look like, but you never really get to see it. Do we have any Cops theme music back there that we can play? I don't know. Oh, how convenient.
live reenactment of a scene that was cut out of an episode of Cops. Viewer discretion is advised.
Now, I've been on the force for 26 years, and my experience has taught me you can get any suspect to comply as long as you approach them with authority. Like you take this young man, for example. He matches the description of someone that was seen breaking into cars. Now you watch and you learn. Young man, I'm gonna need to have a word with, oh, that mother piece of is on the run. Dispatch, I'm on foot pursuit heading south down 3rd Street. Oh, Lordy. Oh, my heart. That piece of hopped the fence. Hold up, camera boy, I'm coming. I just need a minute. I gotta figure out how to get my stomach over the... Actually, I think it might just be faster if I go around the fence so I can cut it off at the corner. No, I'm not out of shape. Stop talking, camera boy, or I'm going to shoot you in the leg. First of all, if you hadn't been running so fast ahead of me, you would have seen that I pulled the fucking hammy back there. Not to mention, all I had was that Chick-fil-A. And you know that spicy chicken sandwich didn't sit well. You know I've been on the pot with it all day. I'm just trying not to soil myself. Now I know he's getting away. It's not my... He's a fast... Well, now we lost him. Actually, I got an idea. Dispatch. I'm gonna need you to get a hold of my wife. Tell her my misplaced Idamus is acting up. See if she can get her fat down to Main Street. Tell her that her husband lost another suspect, and I'm gonna need her to help me find him. You guys have been a great audience. Give it up for your host, Tom Maria.
Carissa Gallo. Carissa Gallo.